Well, hello. Do you want to come sit at the front? Excellent. I think Eli's also going to need another bolster. Which one are you going to sit on? This one or this one? I can see you looking at them. I'm going to double up, so tell me which one you want. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to just give you another bolster. So I was just telling the others that when we do a sitting meditation, it's nice to have your hips elevated because what it does is it elongates your spine, so it's actually more comfortable so you can sit for longer. It will genuinely help you. Have you done some meditation before?
I used to do karate when I was young, and we would meditate for like 5 minutes.
I love that. Yeah, that's great. So I just want us to close our eyes for a minute, take a deep breath in. And just arrive, exhale. Just take a moment to land in your seat. And just notice your breath. Deep breath in. And let it out through the mouth. Okay. You could open your eyes. Just nice to intentionally arrive together as a group. So, as you know, my name is Vicky, and I introduced this little workshop. Someone's phone's on? Someone's phone. I just heard a bing. Do you mind turning it off? Thanks. Just so that we can... I introduced it just so that... Blah. Start again. Wait till he's done. No, it's okay. It's just better that it dings now, not later. So what I love to do is I love to help people connect to their bodies. I think that we're quite detached as a society from our bodies. Like, yes, we might be exercising and things, but we're kind of in this yang state of go, go, go all the time. And we've been taught to think of rest as almost like laziness sometimes in society, and rest is so important, and meditation is a great way to recalibrate the internal narrative and the internal language of what's going on with us and embrace this kind of yin mindset. And it is this beautiful way of bringing in an awareness to what's going on here and here, because we're not our thoughts. We're actually sort of in this state of constantly listening to what's going on, but we think we're our thoughts, and we're not even our emotions. We are like the ones experiencing our emotions. And so meditation, well, before I tell you or explain to you what it is, what do you think meditation is? I'm interested to get feedback. Like, what is meditation to you? If I was to say, what is meditation?
With Sam Harris and Vicky, I think I like his analogy of sort of the stream flowing through, and sort of just stepping aside and watching the stream through thoughts.
Okay, I like that. There's no right or wrong answer, by the way. I'm just curious to know, like.
I was gonna say just kind of letting go of like what's going on around you and just surround yourself.
Could you speak up a little bit? I don't know if I've got water in my ears, but.
Complete inner body, this exhale.
Okay.
So really let everything
Okay. Yeah, I like all of those. It's, I think a lot of people think it's like clearing your mind, and you sort of slightly touched on that just a moment ago before we started. But it's more about letting go, yeah, and it's using sort of like an internal focus to stay present in the right here, right now, because we're always coming up with these stories and this narrative and this thing, and we've got 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day going on. Every day. And you'll sit in a posture and you might start thinking about something that's happened, or you might make up a story about something that's going to happen, or we're moving back and forth, and that's normal, However, when we can find a state of presence, we find this state of stillness and this awareness of the fact that we're not our thoughts, and when we realize that we observe the observer, you realize like your state of consciousness. And when we bring in an awareness into ourselves, we can start to notice, how are we talking to ourselves? What state are we living in? Are we living in a state of fear, anxiety, which actually usually living in the future, thinking about something that's going to happen, which hasn't happened? Or like maybe melancholy or depression, and that's actually thinking about stuff that you shoulda, coulda, woulda done in the past, And when you're in this state of right here, right now, there's this beautiful acknowledgement of you're exactly where you're meant to be, and everything is actually perfect, even if it's not how you wanted it to be or what you expected. Because all the things that have happened to us, the good, the bad, the ugly, it all happened, and if it hadn't happened, you wouldn't be sat here right now. That breakup, that family drama, that job, that thing at school, whatever, wouldn't have led you down this path to right here, right now. And this moment is the only moment that exists. The future is like now, later, and the past is already gone. So when you come into this moment right here, right now, you're like, wow, like you can feel this incredible abundance and gratitude for just being here right now. You woke up and you took a breath this morning. You can appreciate the breeze or the heat, or, you wake up in the morning and you might be having that cold glass of water or that hot cup of coffee or whatever it is, and appreciating, like, you see a little droplet of water on a leaf, and you're like, wow. You take that moment of, like, you ever had that moment, you see a ray of sunshine, you're like, wow. You just appreciate the beauty and the little things. You appreciate the bigness of it. Those little things become big, And it's kind of a beautiful state to be in. And it's the kind of thing that takes practice. Of course, it's meditation has so many different avenues that you can explore. You can be taking a walk on the beach or feeling your feet, in the sand or on the grass. You can be sitting or lying down. You can be listening to music. It's the same way I always say, compare it to, like, if you want to get fit, right? You walk into a gym and there's so much, same with meditation, and you find a thing that resonates with you. Maybe actually gym's not for you. Maybe you prefer a home workout. Maybe you like classes. Maybe you like yoga. Maybe you like skiing or surfing or running. So it's very common to maybe start a practice and be like, that's not for me. I can't do it. It's like, it's not even about if you can or can't do it. It's like, if you want to, you'll find the time, you'll find the rhythm, you'll find the one that resonates with how your lifestyle. Same way, like when you want to get fit, you don't go to the gym once and then you're super buff, right? It just takes trial and error. It takes you being curious. And it's one of those things, but maybe at first it's a bit challenging, lifting those weights. It's like, oh, this is super difficult. And then after a while, you start to reap the benefits, and you're like, and then it's like changes, and it's like, those thoughts, becomes your feelings, and your feelings become your emotions, and your emotions become like this frequency, this vibration, which becomes a magnet. You're either pulling things toward you or pushing them away. So you notice how your thought patterns start to change. And it's a beautiful thing, actually, because you start to notice what you're filling your cup with, right? There's this beautiful story, okay? It's a beautiful analogy, I should say. So it's a man's holding this cup of coffee, and someone knocks him, and he spills the coffee. Why did he spill the coffee? Anyone? Don't be shy. There's no... So he spilt the coffee because there was coffee in the cup. So if he had water in the cup, he would spill the water. If he had tea in the cup, he'd spill the tea. So whatever you're filling your cup with, whatever interactions you have in life, if you've got anger, if you've got toxicity, if you've got love, if you've got joy, benevolence, whatever it is, whatever interaction you have is going to come out of you. we think that the stuff around us is the stuff that's affecting us, but we're the ones affecting everything. So it's like a good way to start looking in the mirror instead of looking out the window. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a little bit of a spiel about why we do it. And I promise you, if you start to give it a go, maybe it's once a week, maybe more, and after a while you'll look back and you'll be like, oh my gosh, like, you'll notice it, I promise you, the difference. And it's, even if it's just a minute, you can do a minute, you can do 10 hours. Okay, so we're going to do little snippets of meditation. We're not going to sit here and try and find peace for an hour. Definitely not an hour. But I'm going to do a grounding exercise with you. Got a bit of sound. I love working with the sound bowls and things. So I feel frequency. We are all energy, and sound is just another form of frequency and energy. And different sounds resonate with different energy centers in the body, which I won't go into too much. It's not really that sort of getting into another field of meditation. But I like working with it. So whatever I love doing, I love sharing. So we're going to do a grounding exercise, and we've got eye masks here because it's super bright. So I'm going to invite you to put the eye mask on, and I'm going to guide you through a meditation, and then we're going to do one lying down. We're also going to do a bit of breath work as well, because breath work is basically also meditation. So when you're ready, you can put your eye mask on. Put some music on for us. I want you to take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. And just grounding yourself down. Turn this fan down a little bit so you can hear me. Start to notice how you're breathing. Okay. Just feel the connection to the ground underneath you, to the bolster. You can place your hands on your lap, facing up in a receiving gesture. We're going to explore heart-mind coherence, this harmony between the mind and the heart. It's really the moment when our thoughts and our emotions begin to move in the same current, rather than pulling in different directions. This heart-mind coherence is really this beautiful harmonious state where your thoughts, your emotions, and your energies just synchronize. It's like when there's an orchestra and all the different instruments or people playing them are fine-tuning, and then the conductor comes on and starts to harmonize this beautiful symphony, where this beautiful music starts to play. And this harmonization is really when the mind isn't overriding the heart, and the heart isn't lost in emotion. Both are just communicating openly. So let's start taking long, deep breaths together, inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 2, 1. Inhale. Imagine each breath is this breath that's flowing in and out directly of your heart. And I'm going to let you just do your own count of 5. You can lengthen or shorten it. to whatever degree you like, because I don't want you to feel like you're forcing the length and the depth, but I want you to make sure that you're inhaling and exhaling to the same count. And just notice what happens as you breathe, as though your heart is doing the breathing. Imagine you have nostrils on your chest. That simple rhythm is inviting your nervous system to settle and harmonize. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Simply focusing on the breath, breathing directly into the heart. And if thoughts come into your mind, that's so fine. Just notice if they come up and let them go. You can breathe in through the nose or the mouth, whatever feels right for you, feels natural. Breathing in that awareness. Exhale, soften. See if you can soften your shoulders. Notice if you're holding your hips, your jaw. Feel your breath moving into your heart. And as you breathe deeply, you can imagine you're sitting at the beach, breathing to the rhythm of the waves as they slowly brush onto the shore. And out. Breathing in and out. Follow the breath like waves. Feel the air softly penetrating through your heart space. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel the cool breeze of the ocean blowing on your skin. Maybe you smell the ocean, the sea. Feeling the sand underneath you. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, you are welcome to remove your eye mask. Okay. Welcome back. So just wondering why that's not playing. Yeah, it's playing. So how does that feel when you breathe like that and you breathe into your heart? How did it feel in your body?
Felt like tingly.
Tingly?
Yeah.
Like around here? Or your whole body? Or
Yeah. And like on my arms.
down your arms? Nice.
I felt the same way. I feel it just filling up.
That's so lovely.
And you didn't feel tingling.
That's it's not a, like, if you feel something, you pass the test. It's, so it's like I said, it's when your head is your electric center and your heart is your magnetic center. So when you harmonize the two, so when you're like overthinking and stuff, you're overriding your instincts, right? And when you're leading with your heart, sometimes if it's overwhelmed, you're moving without direction with this overwhelm. But when you harmonize the two, you create this synergy in the electromagnetic field, and you harmonize. So that's almost like, that feeling is almost like a sense of harmony in the body. And when you take time to focus, it's actually, you can access this in quite a, you can observe like a physical sensation sometimes in the body. And what you can also do with that is, what I like to do is also, you can invite in a elevated emotion, joy, love. And the, not concept, the trick is you don't think about love, you feel it. Like you might maybe go visit a memory, like when you, last time you hugged someone you love, or you know, when you're a kid at Christmas and you open that present, that's like, or like you just passed your exams, or whatever it was, that feeling of like, oh, that feeling, feel that. Feel it so much that it might bring a smile to your face. And sometimes what I do is I actually smile, and that actually activates the emotion, because energy in motion is emotion. So when you tap into that energy, you start to feel it. You feel the emotion. And so it's just a frequency emotion. So you tap into that elevated emotion, joy, gratitude, whatever it is, and you let that expand throughout your body. And that's another way you can elevate that even more. So during just simple breath work, breathing into your heart, invite in a feeling, not a thought, a feeling. And yeah, just play with it, see how that feels. Okay, I'm going to invite us to lie down. We'll do a lying down one. It's going to be a guided one. It's a light activation meditation. I love doing it. I'm going to explain a little bit actually about it afterwards. So I'm going to invite you to lie down just to see how this feels lying down. If you fall asleep, that's so fine. So what I do tend to suggest, if you ever have any like lower back pain or anything like that, it's quite nice to place bolsters, pillows, whatever, under your thighs. Because, I mean, you can use it as a pillow if you want, but I will say sometimes, and it is each to their own, if you go home, if you have a pillow, sometimes it kind of lifts your chin up and creates some constriction in the throat. So by all means, if you prefer pillows, use pillows. But what I tend to do is I use a travel pillow at home, because it sort of creates a bit of support to stop me like rolling, but it doesn't lift the neck up. Anyway, but this is great if you have any lower back sensitivity. Sometimes when I lie on my back, I feel like a tingling down my leg. It's obviously just a nerve thing, but this is what I do, so I share the things that I do. If you don't want the bolster, don't use it. You can put your eye mask on if you like. Again, it's just a great tool to use in there. I even use an eye mask at night, because it's just like one of those, it shuts off the senses, so it allows me to go deeper. Excuse me?
You have like a little neck roll or something like that.
No. Do you want to use that one?
Just use that, yeah.
You can still use that, yeah. It's not a faux pas. Okay. And then what I'm going to say, I'm just going to lift this a little bit higher. Excuse me. There we go. Just let the knees flop out. So as if you're in Shavasana, so just release the legs. There we go. Yeah, just arms by your side, palms facing up. So the thing about our hands is if we have our palms up, it's like a receiving gesture. So if you ever feel like you need some guidance, have a question, you feel like you want to receive something, palms facing up is a great gesture. And if you sometimes feel a bit overwhelmed and maybe you feel like you need to ground down, maybe there's a lot going on and you're juggling things in your mind, placing your hands down on your body is an alternative. So that physical connection, the touch of your hand to your body is a great way to ground down. So closing your eyes down, taking a nice deep breath in. Hold at the top, sip a bit more air, sip a bit more air. Exhale through the mouth. Deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth, let it go. Just feeling the connection of your body to the ground. Feel maybe your heels, the back of your legs, your glutes. Notice the curve in your lower back. Your back and your shoulders resting on the ground or the bolster. Feel the connection to the earth with your palms facing up. Connection of the back of your skull. And know that although you're lying down, you are being supported and held from the ground up in this moment. Taking your gaze far, far off into the distance. Notice the space. Open up your sensorium, hearing maybe the cars in the background. Sounds of nature. The wind in the trees. Slowly draw your gaze a little bit closer, so just around the Shala. Notice the space around the Shala. Slowly inhaling and slowly exhaling. Not forcing anything, just with awareness. As you draw your gaze closer and closer into just around your body. Notice the sensations just around your body. Make contact with your skin. Notice how your skin feels. Scanning from the tips of your toes, taking a breath in, following the fascia around the foot, the heel, the ankle. As you exhale, soften into the shins and the calves. You might find sensations along the way. Just be aware of it without creating a narrative behind it. Just noticing as you breathe in, moving up the knees and the thighs. Exhale, soften into the glutes, the abdomen, the lower back. Inhale, slowly scanning up the stomach, through the organs, up the spine, the middle back, upper back. Taking a deep breath in, breathe into your heart space, your rib cage. Feel the opening of your chest as you then soften as you exhale into your shoulders, your arms, down your forearms, into your wrists and your hands. Noticing any sensations maybe at the ends of your fingers or your thumbs. Staying at the end of your fingers. Inhale all the way up your arms, into your shoulders, your throat, the back of your neck, around the back of the head, and your ears. Relax your jaw, soften your cheeks, your eye sockets, your forehead. Moving all the way to the crown of the head as you take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Staying at the crown of your head, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And now I want you to see the light that is ever present around you. Notice the softness of this light as it gently touches your skin, dancing around your feet, your legs, your back, your chest, down your arms. As it gently rests on your face, this beautiful light. Open up your sensorium, notice if it's a color. Maybe it's a texture. Is it cool or is it warm? Feel it. Now see this light shining directly above your heart space. And start to call in that sacred energy, that light directly into your heart. Let it shine straight down and into your heart, penetrating you. That energy you're calling in is your highest and greatest self. It's the greatest intention for your human life. Let it pour in through your heart. And let that light start to saturate your entire body. Through every nerve, through all the fascia, the organs, to your limbs, your face. So your entire body is filled with this light. There's no room for anything else but this light. And if you find something along the way, you can take a deep breath in, alchemize it, let it out. You don't need it, you don't need to carry it. Let that light fill your entire body. radiate that love light body so that light starts to penetrate out of your skin. You're like this shining, beautiful star. Let it shine so bright that it touches your neighbor, fills the room, fills the space, expands as far as the eye can see. Breathe into this light. Take a deep breath in and let it go through the mouth. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, coming back. You can take your arms above your head if you like and give yourself a nice big stretch. And rolling over onto your right side when you're ready. Rolling into the fetal position. The first shape, the shape that we are made in. Just giving yourself a moment to recalibrate, and when you're ready, you can come up to a comfortable seat. If you like, I invite you to have your hands at your heart center. Just as a way to acknowledge your meditation, acknowledge the beautiful shining light that's inside you and inside all of us. Because no matter where we're from, no matter our background, how we grew up, all the things, age, gender, we all have this light inside of us, and we're actually more alike than we could ever be different. And that's a beautiful thing to know that we're a part of something. We're all in this together. So, namaste. So that's called a light activation meditation. I think it's just the first time I ever did that. I was just so in awe of it, and it really affected me profoundly and deeply. It was euphoric for me, and I love sharing it because my intention is to help us in any way, shape, or for us to connect and to know that thing that we all have our story, we all have our ups, our downs, whatever, but we are all connected, and we've been taught that we're separate, but we're not. And so I think it's a beautiful way to acknowledge that no matter what, we have this beautiful light inside all of us, and it's always around us. You know, just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. It's like, like worms only have like 2 senses, like touch and taste, right? They don't have other senses, but we have 5, and we see the light. They don't see it, but we know it exists. So there are other things around us that maybe we can't see that exist around us because we're not evolved. So acknowledging that just because we can see the light, but there's something else bigger that maybe we can't see. So just like, poor little worm, and he has 2 senses, know that there's something out there bigger than us, connecting us all. So yeah, that's that. We're gonna do, I'm gonna cut it short because I want to tap into lunch, but we are gonna do a little bit of breath work, just because it's a great way to wake us up after this. It's really nice to come out of this feeling relaxed and calm, but I want you to, bless you, I want you to be able to walk up the hill to lunch, not crawl. So how are you both feeling?
Good.
Yeah, some more relaxed than others. It's great. I support it fully, listening to your body. It's one of those things when you come here, like, it's such a calm, relaxing, beautiful place, and yet all the activities takes a lot out of you. So rest is important, okay? On that note, on Wednesday, I'm going to be teaching yin yoga, which is very slow and restorative. So I hope you guys can join. Anyway, so we're going to do something. It's called brain breath. It is one of the 10 Tibetan breaths, and it's essentially what it actually does is it actually stimulates the cerebral fluid from the base of the spine. Got my ocean sound music on. Excuse me. Put this on repeat. Please hold the line. There we go. So it stimulates the cerebral fluid from the base of the spine up to the back of the medulla. So that's the sort of scientific analogy. It's also, the yogis call it stimulating the kundalini energy up the spine, the JC fluid, whatever. But what it's great for is, like, I don't know, if you're trying to kick a coffee habit, or instead of reaching for like the Red Bull, whatever, you're feeling a bit like lethargic or heavy, this kicks that energy right up. One thing in the morning, I do love my coffee, don't get me wrong, but if they say that you shouldn't actually have coffee first thing in the morning, you should wait 60 to 90 minutes because you have natural cortisol that kicks in. That's your internal coffee system. Our bodies are like the best pharmacy we could ever access once we learn how to access it. And so breath work is used to regulate our system. It can elevate our emotions, it can elevate our energy, regulate in a way. A lot of people think breath work can simply be for calming down, which, yeah, of course, is great for that, but we can use it to stimulate as well. So we're gonna just like to show my version of contrast therapy, I guess, show you how you can stimulate yourself if you're feeling a bit low energy. It really does wipe away the cobwebs. And actually this breath work, they've done studies to show that when you do this regularly, it helps people if you're having issues with memory loss, can help you re-access memories. It's proven. So it's unbelievably magic, all right? The breath is magic. It mirrors everything that goes on with the body. I mean, you get a fright, gasp, right? And then if you're nervous, all right? But when you relax, okay, so we're going to get into the bring up that energy. So I'm just going to show you how it goes. I'm going to show you how this goes. My microphone has come off. So where the other half's gone. So how it goes? We're going to take our chin down, and I'm going to count 3, 2, 1. And we're going to inhale, lifting up the chin. Inhale through the nose, rapid breath. And then it's going to be exhale through the mouth, chin comes down. The pace is as follows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So that's the pace. Okay, so it's quite rapid. We're not flinging our heads back and give ourselves whiplash, and we're not moving the spine. Did you do this with me last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, great. So, we're doing that for 7 rounds. Okay. It'll be inhale, 6, exhale, final one, 7, exhale, out the mouth. Then inhale, your chin will come up, slowly breathe, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, oh, that's nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Then we breathe normally, and then we do 7 rounds. So we breathe normally, our eyes are closed. Mother Nature, showing us what she's got. Just in time for that stimulating exercise. So, I'm just going to say it one more time. Chin comes down, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, in through the nose. Exhale, through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. 7 times. Final one, number 7. Exhale. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Sit with it. Now, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel uncomfortable. You probably remember. Lots can happen. See if you can stay with it, because it's going to feel different. And sometimes discomfort is actually our friend. It's our teacher, it's not our enemy. I'm going to come closer to you now. So, nose, out the mouth. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Okay. So, when you come closer, sorry guys, this fell off me and I don't know where the back is, so I'm going to have to take it. So you're going to sit normally, the chin comes down. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, prepare. And you inhale through the nose, chin comes up. Exhale through the mouth.
¿Por qué? ¿Se le cayó?
Okay. Inhale.
Ay, perdió el imán.
Exhale.
No sé,
Okay.
me imagino.
It's going to be rapid.
Debe tenerlo en la camisa.
I need you to
Sí.
understand what's happening. chin, and then you're going to hold for 5. When you release. You're going to feel a bit weird, a bit different. Let you sit with it. I'm not going to get you to put your eye mask on because if you're uncomfortable at any point, like you really don't like it, by all means open your eyes a little bit. So, just makes your body, I suppose, as much as it can be in your experience. Try. Okay, ready? Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in just through your right. And close the eyes. Release the breath. Chin comes down. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Exhale. Final one. Exhale. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let it go. Breathe normally. Notice the sensations in the body. Round number 2. Chin comes down. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Use the diaphragm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Number 5. Inhale. Exhale. Number 6. Inhale. Exhale. Final one. 7. Exhale. Slowly inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 2, 1. Release. Just notice how it feels without the narrative. Just. Chin comes down. Prepare. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Final one. Exhale. So the inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4. And release. Just feel your body. Notice what's happening. Chin comes down. Prepare. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Final one. Exhale. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 2, 1. Release. Just notice. Chin comes down. Prepare. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Exhale. Final one. 7. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. And release. Chin comes down. Prepare. Final round. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 6. Exhale. Inhale. 7. Final one. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. vibrating. Nice.
At least it feel that way. Feel that way.
Any other sensations? Tingling in any other parts of the body? Yeah? What? Fingers? Legs? Oh, okay. Do you clench your jaw a lot? Any other sensations? Hot, cold?
I feel like oxygen high.
Pardon?
Oxygen high.
Oxygen high. What was that, sorry?
No, I feel like I can feel the cold. I don't know if it's the cold better or what, but
Anyone see colours? Yeah, what colour? Greens and blues. Yeah. It's very stimulating and it can be kind of psychedelic. Some people see kaleidoscope and stuff. But you're stimulating up into the pineal gland. Like it's really like you're really activating a lot. And some people get tingling or cramping. It's very normal to feel a little bit dizzy. That's so normal. But it's kind of like you finish and you have this like clarity. It's like kind of like wiping the Vaseline off your eyes. So it's a great exercise to do. Like I said, if you get low energy, to sort of reaching for the external things. The breath is your internal pharmacy. It can be your internal caffeine injection. Whatever. So, any questions about that? You feeling awake? Yeah. I'm actually very glad you had a rest, so don't need to feel shy about it. It's wonderful. Glad that you just rest.
last year I almost fell over faster. I got down, I was like, it's hard to center myself.
It can be very strong. And we did 7 rounds of 7. That's sort of the maximum, I guess they say they recommend. You do 1 or 2 rounds. You really drawing it in through the nose, really engaging the blood going. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. That's it. If you don't mind, just with your pulses and just bring that down. Thank you so much.